So what is your name?
My name is Jessica.
Jessica. How old are you?
5 years.
Are you fine?
7.
You're 7. Wow. What are the name of your friends?
Auntie Janet.
Wow. Is it only Auntie Janet that is your friend?
Yes.
Wow. What about Muna?
Mona.
Muna is also your friend. Okay. What is your best color?
She's yellow.
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 Yellow. You like color yellow? What is your best food?
Orange.
No. Your best food. What food do you like?
Egg.
Egg. Wow.
Bread.
Bread and egg.
Tea.
When I had my last daughter, my last child, nearly 30 years ago, and she was born with Down syndrome, that actually set up the pace for me to think about how to handle my child who has Down syndrome and also impact on the society, because I do know that there's hardly a family that doesn't have a child that will be born with Down syndrome.
It's a genetic disorder. It's a trisomy in which instead of having 2 chromosomes, you have a 3rd chromosome. And it's usually in women who get pregnant in old age, over the age of 40, because the ovary, the eggs in the ovary are old. Not men, but the eggs in the ovary are old, so they are defective. So in the process of maturation and fertilization, there is a mismatch in which one chromosome, instead of going to the other side, will move. And instead of having 2 chromosomes, you have 3.
Physically, you look at a child with Down syndrome, they have a flat nasal bridge, a low set ear. Most of them, the mouth would be, they have smaller mouth cavity that tends to make their tongue to look big, but it's not actually big, but because the mouth cavity is smaller, the tongue tends to shoot out. And that's why when you see a child with Down syndrome, the mouth is most of the time open and the tongue would be hanging out. And then you look at their palm, the crease here, most of us have 3 indentation in our palm. Most children with Down syndrome have 2. Even though you would have quite a number of them that would have the same regular ones like the rest of us. You look at their toe, they have what we call sandal toe. The big toe and the second toe, there's a lot of gap in between. That's that. And then most of them are floppy. They are born with low muscle tone. Every single child with Down syndrome has that floppiness.
It boils down to IQ, the intelligence quotient. And there are 2 types of IQ. There's IQ specific and there's IQ general. IQ general is, oh, bring this, bring that, what is this, what is that. IQ specific is for a specific topic. So if you do IQ general and you expect a child at a particular milestone to have an IQ of 100 and the IQ is around 80, then you begin to wonder whether, well, that's Down syndrome. Then people with Down syndrome, they also tend to get some kind of tumors in their kidneys.
The journey had been, I don't know how to put it, quite challenging in our society. Knowing that in this part of the world, there's so much superstition, stigmatization and the fact that things we don't know, we attach some spiritual connotation to it. So the journey had not been that easy, but over the years, we had been able to create awareness. And I would say right now, it's becoming a lot less challenging than it was when we started.
I've been working with these children for the past 3 years. So teaching these children, being with them, you have to be patient. And then the most important thing is you have to love them, show them love, care for them, let them know you love them. Because without that, there's nothing you teach them that they will understand. And then they are also a fast learner if only you can handle them well.
Yes, there is a lot of difference. Like a child that will accept that does not know how to write or know how to take care of themselves, on going home, their parents give a good record that they've seen a lot of improvement in them. We did vocational studies here. We did hair making, bead making, tailoring, photographer, and barbing. So those are the vocational studies we did here.
You don't owe the society apologies for having a child with Down syndrome, since you didn't create the child. Therefore, you need to accept the child first. Show love to the child and be proud of that child. The society would have no choice but to accept the child. But when you feel that the child is a dent on your image and you hide the child away, of course society would also trash the child, because if you don't accept the child, how do you expect the society to accept the child? And then I also then speak to the community. You need to accept the differences in who we are. Everybody cannot be the same. So don't stigmatize a child who has Down syndrome or any disability for that matter. That is it. And then for the policymakers, we need to put structures on ground to take care of every single individual, whether that person has disability, one form of disability or the other. The right structure must be put on the ground. Having said that, I want to give kudos to the Lagos State government, because they are actually making an effort to put the right structure on ground, and that's why the department, the LASODA, had been put in place, and a lot of things are being put in place for them, which I think other state governments need to copy and emulate.